We are good to go. Had an issue with my stream before. So looking at Bitcoin, the question everyone's asking, if it's a bear market or a bull market, we are going to make things a lot clearer for you in this video. Be like, Shrey, what is happening, man? All the bears are saying this pattern here, right here, all the bears, you know, I don't blame them. It just looks exactly like the way we did here. Okay, got everyone excited and then dropped significantly, right? Look at this pattern. All the bears are saying we are forming the same pattern again, and we're going to go down like that, okay? But until, like in this pattern, the bear market was confirmed when we went below this level. When we went below this level, it confirms the bear market, okay? It confirms the bear market. Here, this level, which will confirm the bear market, is here. Do I think it happens? No. I think we can go to, this level. There's a possibility, a very small possibility, that if this thing wastes time here, a lot of time here, then we could see something like this happen. Okay. To 76, 77. But until we are in this channel, I feel Bitcoin is in this channel. And it will respect this channel right there. It will respect this channel right there. You could say it like that, okay? You could say it already did. But depends how you draw the channel, right? I would keep it even lower here. So until the price is here, 76,637, okay? Until Bitcoin is above this price range, I am bullish, okay? We can go all the way down to this level and I'll be still bullish. We can go down to this level right there and I'll be still bullish. This could revert back all the way, okay? Like that. And go to 135. Just see the amount of days that we spend here, man. Just see the amount of days that we spend here. Like that. So even if something like that happens here, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised something like this happens. Can't shake me. This is Shrey TV, baby. Can't shake me or break me. Okay? So if something like this happens, I don't want you to be worried if it goes to this $77,000 level. Okay? If it does happen, I don't think, it has to make a decision next 3 or 4 days or by end of January. Right? We can't keep on going sideways or in this chop any longer. We have to make a decision right away. Okay, so this decision will be quick. On the other hand, let's look at this chart inverted. How does it look? Okay. Inverted chart of Bitcoin. There's another small possibility. The pattern it's forming. If it goes above this, then it's going to 77.5. Okay. If it breaks this pattern, we're in this triangle, right? The price should not go above this level, okay? If it starts to go above 86, then it's going to $77,000, okay? The price should not go above 86,200 for it to go to or else it's going to 77. Okay. It will go to 77 here. This is the inverted chart of Bitcoin. Okay. Why 77 to be precise? And it has to make a decision quickly because of this right there. Okay. Do you see this? Again, this is an inverted chart of Bitcoin. So it will kiss this level right there if it's going to the $77,000 mark. Okay. So very important for Bitcoin to make a decision in the next few days. We will know if we go back and have a candle kisses 87, gets rejected, then there is a strong possibility that we go down like that. Down, that means up for Bitcoin price. Okay. To 111 to $113,000. Okay. That's how I see, as of now, the price of Bitcoin. Another scenario is the others chart. The others is the chart that looks at all the cryptos except the top 10. It excludes the top 10 crypto. Again, this chart looks uber bullish to me. I will tell you why. Here. We're in this channel, right? Until we are holding this channel firmly, and if the weekly close, when I say weekly, not daily, okay? If the weekly candle stays above 195, $194 billion, then I'm not worried, okay? How long it's going to jerk around on this channel, I don't know. It could be for a few months. It jerks around on this channel before a big breakout comes and it goes to, almost $1.6 trillion. Okay. I see that happening. This channel ends like this. Okay. When the bull market is ending, we will come and kiss this channel top. And I'm going to be conservative. I'm not going to pull it all the way up, right? Like that. It'll make it to $2 trillion. But I'm going to be conservative and pull this channel a little down, because to where the price goes to 1.6 trillion. Okay. Like that. Just because I'm being conservative, because I'm looking at the Fibonacci, and right here, 618 comes to $1.6 trillion. Okay. If you look at this, it's just perfect. The price stopped here at 236, and then that 786 level right here, 786. This is 1. So the next level up, 618. That's how I'm coming to this $1.6 trillion mark. Okay. Price route right now sits halfway. We are at, we kissed halfway, 0.5. Okay. So, yeah, 1.5, $1.6 trillion. This is where the crypto total market cap of all the cryptos excluding Bitcoin is going. We are in this arc. Every time we try to get out of this arc, we get pushed back down. If you notice. Okay. Every time crypto has tried to get out of this arc, we've been pushed back down. And this arc is about to end. Okay. How long we go sideways, I can't say. I can't say how long sideways action will happen. But once we start going up, it's going to be very aggressive. Very aggressive. how many days we took to come back down. It was 406 days. So counting from here onwards, let's just say 365 days, exact 1 year from the bottom, puts us exactly a year, December 2026, right? It could be August. So somewhere in 2026, end of 2026, we reach $1.6 trillion. Okay. Just revert this pattern. Just revert this pattern in reverse, and you will see crypto go up like that. You know? Something like this. Okay? You able to hear me clearly now? Julie, how are you, Julie? We met at the couple of crypto conferences, right? Hi, Papito Shrey. Can you please look at Metis? Metis, yeah, sure. So I'm looking at Bitcoin dominance as well, right? Look at Bitcoin dominance. This is a new stream. My other stream had an issue. That's why I had to log out of it. But, you know, a lot of people messaged me on Twitter. She was like, hey, Shrey, what is happening with the Bitcoin dominance? You said it'll not go above 59.75. The wick went up, you know, to almost 60%. Yeah, it's just a week. The daily close has been below 59.7576. And I feel it'll stay there. That's another indicator of the bull market. I think sooner or later, it'll start breaking down like that. And it comes down to this level. I think the second week of February, we should be sitting at 57.83. That is a significant pullback in the Bitcoin dominance. So that means the altcoins are going to do well or stay where they are. You know, even if Bitcoin crashes, the altcoins are not going to get affected by the crash of Bitcoin, because the Bitcoin dominance is going to go down. Okay. And where do I expect the Bitcoin dominance to go? All the way down here to 50%, where I expect a pullback. Until 50%, I don't see major pullbacks for, you know, sustainable pullbacks for the altcoin dominance. Okay. So once we start going down, it'll be pretty rapid, you know, like that. Okay. This looks like it'll form its own arc depending on what angle you look at it. I feel it's a big arc it's forming, the Bitcoin dominance, and it'll respect this arc. It's trying really hard to get out of this arc, but I don't think it'll be able to get out. Respect the arc. This is Shrey's arc, like Noah's ark. Tough to break out. Zabur Maruf, how are you, brother? All the other people left the stream because there was a lag in the stream. Are you able to hear me clearly? Is there a lag in the stream? Let me know. Julie, how you been? You've been going to any other conferences? Are you going to the Bitcoin conference in April? I will be in China. I want to attend, but I can't this time. I might go to the one in Europe, but this year will be difficult for me to attend. So we went over the Bitcoin, other chart, and Bitcoin dominance. These are the three things which will indicate us if it's a bear market or a bull market, okay? Until Bitcoin is in this channel, we don't need to worry about Bitcoin, okay? Next few days will tell us if we are going to these levels. Hi Shrey, glad for your stream. Can we please look at XCN, 20 cents? I can hear you. I already looked XCN before, but looks like the stream wasn't good for you, so I will look at it now. So for XCN, it's very crucial to get out of this position where it is right now. Okay. XCN, if you look at the fib, next level is 11 cents, 11 to 12 cents. Next level up. You see a lot of resistance right here as well. You can see it'll face a lot of resistance right here at 8 cents. So it'll try to break it, but won't be able to break it. You know, might have the wick might go to 11, 12 cents. But that's where we are going, I feel. But I'm going to give you bearish and bullish. You know, right now I'm very bullish on altcoins. But I'm looking at some altcoins. I'll share with you which are bearish or which will not do much, I feel. But this can go to these levels right there, 11, 12 cents level. I'll be conservative and say 8 to 12 cents. 8 to 13 cents. That's where it's going. But for me to be uber bullish, we have to get out of this trend line. Okay. If we start breaking down and this thing comes here, if you start breaking down, go below, then we could come back and touch this line. Okay. Before we go up like that. Okay. Just to give you heads up. For us to be bullish, important to break this level right here. 2 cent level, critical level to break. Once we break 2 cents right there, we could first, right now it's important to break 0.009, but once we go to these levels, I don't want it to get stuck here. You know, it can get stuck here before a big move comes. Okay, but that's a good sign if it comes down to this level right there, 0.02 level. Okay, but very important for it to not break down, or else it'll go down all the way to 0.001 level before it goes up. As of now, I'm bullish, so XCN could do something like this. Okay. The only crypto makes me bearish is the smooth low potion. You know, I've been looking at this crypto for a long time, and I feel it's in the ditches. What this crypto could do is just does that all year, you know, and starts to pump at the end of the year like that. Pumps a little bit, gets taken down. You know, then goes up a little bit, comes back down like that. Okay, so that's what I see for Smooth Low Potion as of now. If it's going to be bullish, then it has to break out. If it starts breaking out above this level, then I would get bullish for Smooth Low Potion, or else it's going to do this. Many cryptos could do this. It can waste a lot of time like this. Goes just down and sideways and sticks to this line. Not do much, just go sideways until the end of the year, and then have a small pump, right? And then dissipate. And this crypto just disappears, or goes to zero, or they rebrand and change the name of the crypto. That's what I think is going to happen with a lot of altcoins. So you want to be in an altcoin, which you are bullish. The chart looks bullish. And cryptos, here I'm bullish on Polyswarm. This looks good. This chart looks good. Again, I'll give the bullish and bearish scenario. If this thing's gonna be bear market's confirmed, then it has to go below this level right there. If it goes below 8 cents level, then the bear market's confirmed. This thing is going down to a shithole. Okay, like that. And it'll keep on dropping, and it's over, right? But what do I think? There's a possibility we might just, go make another low like that, touch this, and then go up. Okay. But this has to pump in next couple of weeks. It has to reach this 0.02. It cannot. We've been in sideways action for how long? The same price for how long? 63 days. So this cannot happen for longer than this time here. Maybe 90 days go sideways. Let's see if this asset, how long it has gone sideways, the maximum before. Like, you see the sideways action right there? How long was this for? That was for 90 days, okay? 90 days was the longest this asset has ever been sideways. Here, just look at this instance. How long it's been sideways? Yeah, 90 to 100 days it's been sideways. And it's crazy. When it reaches its bottom, it has a tendency to stay sideways for 60 to 90 days. This right here, this period here, how long was this period? Let's see. This was about 60 days before the price started to move up when it reached the bottom. Okay. Let's look at this here. How long was the sideways period? Just 40 days. So let's just aggregate and just say, we've been already 60 days. So 30 more days left, and the price starts to go up. I don't even think 30 days. I think we are ready right now for the price to go up. By second week of February, we should be sitting at 0.02 level. Okay. By second week of February, we should be first or second week of February, 0.02 level. That is a pump of 144% pump. Have a dump then, and then go back up to this level, 4 cent level. That's how I see NCT, Polyswarm. Kevin, how are you, boss man? Shrey, can you please look at Metis? I will look at it. SOP is dead. Yeah. There is no love in Smooth Love. Yeah. It did a big pullback, and I'm thinking putting in money. I believe Litecoin might. Yeah, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, all these coins are going to do well. Okay. See, old coins, if you remember, any old coins are resurrecting. One of the oldest coin, which just came alive, is Rep. I'm bullish on old coins, okay? Where people think they're dead. And just look at this weekly of Augur. Augur was one of the first cryptos that came out. This was the second crypto came out of Ethereum, After Ethereum, on Ethereum, something that was built was this crypto. If you look at Augur, right there. See, 2015, 2016. This has been an old crypto, and look at the consolidation. And it's still alive, okay? This crypto is still alive. And look at the consolidation at the bottom, okay? You can't trust the team. The team left crypto, without any notice in 2021. And now suddenly all the team members appeared back, okay? The Twitter was dead, everything was dead, and now they appeared back. The market cap is like, $6 or $7 million. It's a prediction market platform. The first application that was built on Ethereum was Augur, okay? Prediction market platform. And you know how Polymarket is. This will be the blockchain competitor of Polymarket and Kalshi. Polymarket's right now, the valuation is about $4 or $5 billion. That's crazy. If it reaches half its valuation, we will be sitting at $100. Half of Polymarket's valuation. Not even half, less than half. It'll be $1 billion. Okay. This crypto at one point was almost $100. Okay. Can it happen again? Well, that's what the chart's telling me. Look at this. At some point, we will pierce this. Look at this consolidation, man. The price been like, it's like a spring. It's like a spring. Look at this. Coiling. Nobody's in it. And bam, But, again, risky. The team left once. They could abandon the project again. There's a fork going on. Crypto is just like lottery, man. Pick your numbers. The chart looks bullish. You'd be like, how does this thing look bullish? Yeah, this thing looks bullish to me. A lot of coiling. I like chart. It has a long history for me to see. And the developer, they have this website. Let's look at this. Augur.net. Augur.net. This website didn't used to work. At least now they revived the website. Research and development has returned to Ethereum's first ICO. So let's skip that's what the Augur Frontier Prediction Market. This is the first application built on Ethereum. Okay. And they're forking it in the next 3-4 months. There are two teams working on this. One is Lotus Labs. I told them to change the name. It looks like Anus Labs. Dark Florist. Okay. What's the price of it right now? 73 cents. 73 cents. Okay. Augur. Even if it goes to $20, that's a lot of money. A lot of money if it goes to $20. It's a 27x. 27x. I think it goes to $100. Monero. Yeah, I know Monero. Monero's been one of the good coins that has been holding really well, but a lot of places delisted that coin. When they scare you like XRP or Monero, that means these are good coins, but they don't want you to be in it. They want to kick you out, you know? Okay, now you can see me. How's everyone, man? Yeah, Swiftcoin. I'm bullish on Swiftcoin as well. Right there, Swiftcoin. Next pump in Swiftcoin should be almost 260% pump for Swiftcoin, which will confirm the bull market. Okay, it's forming a U pattern. They should start moving soon, okay? We don't have much time left. We should start moving. Again, which is going to confirm the bull market. If this Swift coin reaches this level right there, 0.018, I would say 0.017, it'll confirm the bull market. Once Swift coin starts moving, it'll confirm the bull market. When Bitcoin Cash gets out of its consolidation, it'll confirm the bull market. Bitcoin Cash is $586 right now. Just look at it. Look at Bitcoin Cash and the consolidation it's getting out of. Look at this. Years and years of consolidation. When something like this happens, it goes berserk. Okay? This is a weekly chart of Bitcoin Cash. Just look at it. Look at Litecoin. Let me give you an example of Litecoin. What happened to Litecoin? Litecoin's first cycle. Usually it's really boring. Sideways action. When Litecoin got out of this consolidation period, look what happened to Litecoin. That's what's going to happen to Bitcoin Cash. Okay? You can call this a triangle. You know, you'd be like, you're drawing, Shrey. What are you drawing? But this is the consolidation right there. Once we get out of this, man, things gonna get uber bullish. Okay? You have to look at this. It created a microphone pattern. On a monthly, if you look at a monthly, Look at this perfect microphone pattern. And we are getting out of this huge years and years of trend line. We're getting out of it. And I feel when we start going up, it'll be pretty aggressive, you know, a couple months, big candles like that. You know, we hit $5,000, $4,000 to $5,000. Even possibly go higher. $14,000, $15,000. But do I have the guts to hold it after $5,000? Tough, man, tough. But you see, it'll follow the microphone pattern, I feel, you know. And this thing's, when it starts moving, it's going to be very aggressive. Okay. Let's look at the fib retracement. I've never looked at the fib retracement. If this was, yeah, 11,000 comes to this level right here. Let's try to be a little overly bullish. Let's clean this up. Okay. So 618, let's give it a benefit of doubt. 618, let's put 618 to $2,500, right? Price stopped here. $700 crucial level where price has stopped several times, right? We're looking at $20,000. 618, 786 is 6,200. Okay. Let's do 786. Let's push it to 786 right here. Then $12,000 is the mark. Okay. This thing looks bullish. Look at the consolidation, man. You know, I love it. I love it. It can't stay like this forever. If you look at any asset, just look at Apple. Say, for example, Apple. Apple had similar consolidation before it started moving up. Let's put this besides here. Let's look at Apple. Any big asset you look, the first few years they consolidate a lot. So let's put it 786 right here. See? It went a little over 786. But do you get the gist of it? Look at this. initial consolidation, and I feel we are in this phase right here. Bitcoin Cash is somewhere here. It has a whole run left. Look at this. It's going to be a beautiful run. Yep. That's where it's going, I think. Lolo Mo. I did that Bitcoin Cash without looking at it, man. Let me rest a little bit. What's going on with the Davos? A lot of news about Davos. What did Trump? Davos. What did he say? Trump rules out force. Tariffs, says Greenland deal frame reached. Okay. Says Greenland deal framework reached. Okay. Trump says he's formed a framework of a future deal on Greenland. All right. Let's see. What's into crypto news? U.S. Senate Agriculture Committee to release new crypto bill text today. Okay. Let's see. What is that? U.S. Senate Agriculture Committee to release new crypto bill text today. Key vote next week and trading implications for BTC ETH. Okay. According to the Eleanor thread, the U.S. Senate Agriculture Committee is expected to release the latest crypto bill text by the close of business, with the committee to vote slated for the next week. She reports that the Senate banking is in the holding pattern on its markup, making agriculture a new term venue to watch the legislative movement. For traders, this provides a defined policy headlines timetable, monitor the text drop and subsequent scheduling as a potential catalyst for positioning and liquidating in BTC and ETH. Okay. What is BlackRock doing? BlackRock's IBIT powers new Bitcoin annuity for the U.S. retirees via Delaware Life. The first of its kind FIA, according to the company, offers crypto exposure with principal protecting, aiming to attract cautious investors near retirement. That is big, man. That means 401ks will be involved. Delaware Life is a company has partnered with BlackRock to launch what is claims to be the U.S. first fixed index annuity offering Bitcoin exposure. Okay. Question answers, guys. Is the stream good? Is there a lag? Everything good? Let me know. What's pumping? Let's look at what's pumping. SKR, Seeker. What is SKR? Where did I put the SKR, Seeker? It's SKR, right? SKR. Wow, just got listed today or what? Look at that green candle, man. Just got listed today. It probably just got listed. Man. Wow. I love green candles. Let's see if we can find a better chart for a Seeker. Seeker's looking for liquidity, looks like. SKR. That's why there are no charts. No charts anywhere. It looks like it's a new crypto. By the way, oh wow, pumped 121%. Where's this thing listed? KuCoin, many exchanges actually. It doesn't show Coinbase here. Oh, it did. SKR. Looks like it's on Solana. Let's try to find another chart for Seeker. Price max. 7 days. Yeah, it's been released on 21st of Jan, 20th of January. So just today. Yeah, that's why. No wonder. Oh, wow. Look at this. Wow. Pumped almost 14x. Oh, so Seeker's looking for liquidity. No one got a chance here to get in. It just pumped to this level right from the start. Almost 20x. Okay, let's not look at this. There's not much to look. Find something else. Oasis, Rose. Let's see Rose network. Not so fast, buddy. You know, I feel if it has to pump, then it has to pump like this, and it's gonna dissipate like that before a final run happens. So at this point, yeah, I would, you know, still, how much pump is left? Still 6x, 6, 7x, 8x possible. I feel it's going to get out of this channel and get us excited that, hey, we're getting out. And, you know, probably gets out to 14, 15 cents. 14, 15 cents. You know, and then rolls back down again. Yeah, this level's, yeah, wouldn't be able to pass 17 cents, I feel. Tough, okay? If it passes 17 cents, then, you know, on a weekly properly, then we can talk about it. But still 6, 7x. I wouldn't get greedy more than that. XYO since 2017. I like XYO. I like the pattern it's forming. XYO. I'm just looking at this in XYO. XYO breaks this, then it's going to dump. Can't go below this level. Finito, okay? Can't go any lower than this level. But what's exciting about XYO is this. This really excites me when I see XYO. I think XYO's gonna next pause is going to be here. At this level. That's where it stops, you know. So that's a pump of 340%, 350% pump. Final pump ending around 8-9 cents. 8-9 cents. So XYO, if it starts to pump here in the next few days, let me show you. you cannot waste more time. You know, a few more days here, and then when it pumps, it's going to be straight up like that. Okay, it's going to straight up like that, consolidate here like that, and then another leg up like that to 8 or 9 cents. Okay, that's what I think. But 2 cent level XYO. If it don't move within 8 to 10 days, then be ready for a prolonged bullshit price action like that for a long time. Okay. If it doesn't pump in next 8 to 10 days to this level, 2 cent level, then it's going to be really boring. XYO. Okay. But I think it's going to pump. Metis, Metis. Okay. Can't go any lower than this. If it goes lower, it'll be finished. Metis DAO. I think this is Vitalik's mom's project. That means it's Vitalik's project. It has to get out of this channel. Important level. Can't go any lower than this. If it goes lower than this, it's going to die. Let's look at the weekly RSI. Weekly RSI is in the dumps, 29. Possibly can make a new all-time high. But is it going to be aggressive like that? No. Have to wait till the end of the year probably for actually to let's look at this chart inverted. How much time it's going to waste here, nobody knows, before it starts to move like that. Again, this resistance is big. You have resistance coming from 2 sides. So at this level, you could find a wick to 33. You know, it'd be tough to break this resistance. 31. Yeah. So that is 4 or 5x. And what it could do is, goes like that, gets another pullback. If you're lucky, it wouldn't go like this, okay? Or else, what to expect, gets a pullback and then final run like that. Okay, let's get it straight. So right there, pullback at 30, big resistance at 30 cents, 30 to yeah, if you're lucky, it's gonna do that, or else it's gonna fade away, like I showed you what happened to, and then pump, like that. Okay, if it's just want to jerk you around, it could keep on doing this, staying on this trend line almost till the end of the year, and then goes up. Hopefully it doesn't do that, because this resistance is a bad resistance. Right there, see? 22 cents. Yeah. If it has to move, it has to start to move right now to reach those levels. Okay. Who is new here? Who is new here? Let's look at the thumbnails. Let me know which thumbnail you like the best. Which thumbnail you like the best? For the next, sensational, which thumbnail you would click the best? Okay. Like when you watch YouTube videos, what do you think about this? Let me know which thumbnail you like the best, okay? Crypto bear market survival guide. Crypto bull. Crypto bull market begins now. Crypto bull market. So I prepared all these. Crypto alt season is here. Look at the moon. Crypto to the moon. Which thumbnail you would click on? I want to take your suggestion. This is Superman. Look, heading for the moon. I made a Bitcoin superhero. Look, this guy is tired, just waiting. I was like, just relax and meditate. Patience is the real power. Meditate, hold, await the bull run. Bull against bear. Four-year crypto cycle fading into the past. Suppressing the future. This is like people manipulating Bitcoin, People looking for salvation. Everyone's looking at Bitcoin. What are you going to do next, brother? Oh, Bitcoin dominance. I like this one, where the altcoin dominance is going to go, higher than Bitcoin. So bear market against bull market. So I made so many, look, this is today's, right? I like the bull and bear because it's confusing right now, right? For people. That's why I like these at the moment for the emotion that we are going through. Crypto is going past the moon. It's a patience game right now. The institutional buying is huge right now in both spot and crypto stocks. Things have gone down so the big boys can buy cheaper. I agree. I have some money on COMP compound. Could you chart it? Alyssa, you're new here. How about you? I'm new. May I make a request? Okay. Alyssa, you're a girl? Alyssa? Then I'll do it. Say yes. All these guys will be changing their name to a female's name. Nah. I do not discriminate. Only when beautiful women. In Hindi, there's a saying, "Sakt londa," means strong man. Okay, compound. It's comp. It's DeFi play, compound. Wow, look at this, man. Look at the sideways, man. It's crazy. Yeah, it looks hopeless right now, but I think it's gonna, I really like the accumulation, and compound is a good project, really good project. Just look at this, let's look at something similar. XLM, the first cycle of XLM was like this. Just look at this and look at that. Look at the sideways accumulation right there. I think we're in the same phase right there. Every time you pump, you dump. sideways. Right. So is the next pump, are we going to dump again like that? Who knows? I can't tell. Nobody can tell, when exactly. You can say we are here, and we pump and get one more dump. Is it possible? See? We could pump to this level and dump again before it goes up, okay? There's no way to tell that, we pump to this level and then can't dump back down like that one more time before a big run up. Okay? But looks like a bottom to me. Looks like a bottom to me. Nice pump. A 300 to 360% pump as of now. But yeah. LTC and CVC, please, Shrey. Shrey TV, baby. How are you, brother? Matthew, the most bullish thing is all the bearishness. Everyone wants a crypto clarity act, lol. It's everything all at once. When I saw Cardano founder really butthurt, that was super bullish to me. Matthew. IOTA has a long sideways action like that. I think it's ever going back up. We'll look at it. Let's look at LTC. I already have the chart here ready for you, brother. My brother from another mother. Yep. Should start going up. These levels can get caught. But yeah, 275 is the next level for Litecoin. That is a very good for a large cap. Almost 300%. 300% move. Come closer to its all-time high right here. If you look on monthly, like that. That's the next level. It won't be able to break it. Have a pullback. Could possibly go to 300, 300. And get a pullback before it starts to move, before it's ready. But I think the move to this level will be fast, to $300. 280, 270 to $300 will be fast and furious. Yep. That's what's going to happen to Litecoin. We'll see. Once it reaches there, it can come back all the way back down to 100, okay? All the way back down to 100 before we go up to $1,100, $1,200 for Litecoin. $68 right now. Will it ever be able to go there? Yes, possible. Yeah, $1,300, $1,400. Yeah. Looks like. That's where it's going to stop. 280, 300. I have some Litecoin. Not much. Like $5,000. Important for Civic to break this, okay? If it ever has to go up. If it ever has to create a new all-time high, very important for it to break this level right there. 20 cents. Breaks it convincingly. Come back for a retest. And then go come close to the new all-time high at 150. Or else what's going to happen? If it's never going to pump or going to pump after a long time, it can just keep on doing this. And then pump, okay? $0.20 level is a critical level for Civic. There's another chart for CVC all the way back to 2018. That's the chart, man. This is 2017. It's the oldest chart that I'm looking at. Let's see, 618. 2618 is that's 271. Okay. 271. 285. Okay. 618 is here. Then next level up is 285. 285 for Civic. Possible, bro. In crypto realm, anything is possible, but that's the level. 220 to $3. Be like, it's 4 cents, Shrey. Yeah, man. I'm not pulling out numbers from my ass, you know. That's the level it shows. If it ever has to reach these levels. Yeah. Could take end of the year or Q1 of 2027. Depends how it acts, you know. It could stop here at this level right here, 78 cents. You know, what it could do is, you know, starts moving. It tries to come up, get rejected, come up again, get rejected, goes up like that, consolidates, reaches this level, consolidates, 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 and then boom. You know. Makes the chart look complete, you know what I mean? Yeah. That's what I think about Civic. But for all that to happen, we have to break 20 cents, okay? For all that to happen, we have to break 20 cents, 20 to 22 cents before moving up. Huge resistance here. 12 cents. Huge resistance at 12 cents. Okay. Make sure to share the video. You know, make clips of the video and share it to people. If you like the content, man, if you have some find value out of this, make sure you share it. There's so many charts that I've done today and a lot of important stuff. If you're just joining right now, the first 15-20 minutes is very important. Go back and look at it, okay? Very important. People say my streams are too long. Is it too long or short for you? My birthday's coming up soon. I'm on a dry January. I haven't had a sip of alcohol in me since past, how many, 20 days? Yeah, 20 days, no alcohol. So my body's getting ready. I ordered a Scotch kit, you know, the burner and everything. I'm preparing. I love Scotch. I love the Macallan. What do you guys like to drink? Stray about to hit 30K subscribers one day, 1 million for sure. I need quality people, man. Good people. Doesn't matter, you know. It matters, actually. You know, the numbers matters because people's perception changes when they look bigger number. You know, that's how human beings are. Majority of them. You know, I'm not talking about you guys. But, you know, people's perception changes. But we'll do that. We'll do that one day. Right now, we have to focus on making money. You know, everything follows money. You know, just keep going strong. Do the work, right? Do the right thing. And right now, everybody, I think 80%, 90% people are bearish right now. If you watch any YouTube videos, everyone's bearish, you know. So a lot of people on Twitter are bearish. It's just very bad mental frame to be in, you know. Vic, will you still have your YouTube channel after you get your private island? Yes, I'll have it, man. I like to work. But I like to diversify I like to have diverse stream of income. Because with AI and what's going to happen in the future, you cannot rely on what is happening right now. So when you accumulate wealth, you know, I know how to create wealth in the real world. You know, I used to do real estate before getting into crypto. So if you watch, you know, I have a couple of videos on my YouTube channel. If you watch way back, here, let's go. If you watch, let's look at the videos. I'm very good at real estate, you know. I like to design, build homes, flip homes. Where did my, okay, here. That was one of my few videos. Look. Let me turn off the music here for a little bit. So you're able to hear it. Look, I had a whole team of contractors. I stopped everything what I was doing. So I bought this for $443, including the renovation cost, $478, sold for $640. Okay. So I'm going to show you before and after. You know, look at this. This was a water damage home. I put a stone fireplace on the whole fireplace all the way to the ceiling. See how the garage was. It was all really bad property. So I have a real estate license, so I used to buy and sell by themselves. You know, I help people buy, sell. Let me show you. We did the whole deck. Look on the back. Let me show you. House is complete now, you know. Look what time it is. Hold on. Let me show you. What time is it? 6:26. Whole night, I was staging the property. Everything was done by me, okay? All the design, floor plan, everything. Matching the colors, where the pictures go, everything's done by me. Even the staging. And the style is now not relevant. This was 7 years back, okay? Now I would do it totally different if I have to do something like this. But I'm thinking of buying an apartment building, you know, and renovating the whole apartment, like a 20 unit, you know, or build one. Now that, you know, we'll have enough funds. This is my bed, okay? This is my bed. That I took, and I was sleeping on mattress when I had the bed over there. Okay, you got the gist of it. You know, I don't want to bore you, but that's what I used to do. Love the long video, but also would like to see a daily shorter videos, like 10 to 15 minutes. Bro, it's, you know, it's very time consuming, you know, to do all that. And I don't like to, you know, I like to do that when after the bull market, when the bear markets hit, maybe, you know, when we'll start turning bullish again, post 1 minute or 3 minute videos in the like Reels format, but I've avoided doing the 10-15 minutes videos because, yeah, it takes in a lot of, I would rather focus on studying charts. So I want to diversify into real estate, have some sort of business which generates regular income, which is even, you know, during depression or recession times, the business don't disappear. Like it not goes into loss. For example, I would get a liquor store, you know, because the shelf life of liquor is really long. So you have, you know, yeah, that's what I intend to do. I have either a liquor store, get into building an apartment building, or buy land and develop land, or, you know, get into e-com. So I have 3-4 streams of income, and I'll be doing this as well. So bear markets are very brutal. I don't want to be doing nothing. So I want to be prepared for the next run, right? So when I get the money out, I'll get even busier than I was before, especially in the bear market. But during the bear market, the economy is really bad. So you have to take it into consideration. All the businesses will be slow. And I expect it to be worse than the Great Depression. Actually, the time that we were looking at, it is very similar, to the recession that happened before the Roaring 20s. The recession was really bad in 1920 to 1921. I think we are going through, in crypto, through that phase. It was almost close to depression, okay? Before, if you look at the Dow Jones chart, let me show you. The Dow Jones DGI. What happened during that time? We are going through very similar times right now. Okay, here's the time frame. Right before the boom. Okay. This is where I think the Spanish flu happened somewhere here. World War happened somewhere here. I don't know. I don't know the exact dates. First World War, and all the soldiers came back, and where the Fed started raising rates and curbing liquidity. What happened was, because of they were raising rates and the liquidity was dried up, we went down, right? And they started raising rates right here. It took a little while for them, and they kept on raising the rates, and the market kept on going down, and they started to ease the rates right here. Ease the rates. They were easing rates right here. So I feel crypto is somewhere here right now. Okay? Crypto is somewhere here. Everything what we went through. You see, the Spanish flu was here, just like the flu that we had. Then the market went up, went down, right? Like the way we went down, So we are getting out. We are recovering right now. If you see the crypto market cap, the total crypto market cap of 10 caps, excluding the Bitcoin and the top 10 cryptos, they are somewhere here. Okay. If you look the other chart, just look at it. Okay. We are here somewhere. DGI right there. See? And we have a whole run left. Look where we went. Look where we went after that. The Dow Jones, right? So, but what comes after that is, here is the Great Depression. It started when, again, the Fed started raising rates and they killed the liquidity. Fed started raising rates and quantitative tightening happened. That's why the Great Depression happened. Okay, it was all generated. Okay, it was not natural. Just like that, this time around, we have this whole run left. Okay, for the cryptos, and then comes the Great Depression. Okay, which is going to be really bad. For the crypto and all the markets, it's going to be bad. Expect the markets to go really high and come down really low. So don't even, I'm not betting for this, but I might take profits right here and make money in the real world. Okay? Because I know how to make money. There's so many ways you can make money. Sunny, LTC 68. Oh my God, bear market. Try not to complicate it, family. Sunny, you sold everything. 2026 October to 2028 December. Nothing but then lunar eclipse in December of 2028. Out of the market. Yeah, bro, sold everything 4 months ago. We'll buy in October. Good for you, brother. Yeah, we are in. Okay, I think it's almost 2 hours that I've been live. So 1 hour 41 minutes. Okay, this is a long stream. I'll take off. Okay, have a good one, guys. Nothing to worry about. Sunny, I think, you have to look at this chart right here before you make your decision right here. Okay, look at this. And look at this. We are here, brother. Okay, we are here right there. And you sold everything right here. Okay. Just a heads up. Later. Have a good night.